South London now and Crystal Palace. The area has plenty of good amenities like Crystal Palace Park, and it's pretty well placed with good transport links. Believe it or not, this quiet residential street is not too far from Crystal Palace town centre. And it's on this street we find our property. We have got a one-bed, first-floor flat with a guide price of 170 grand plus. Let's go see what you get for your money. The combination of words big and flat can often be exaggerated in the London property market. But this former housing association flat at 568 square feet is big in London. The flat was purchased by property investor Yaroun. He sent along Anne-Marie, who has project managed several of his properties over the past 2 years. So what was the inspiration then? You know, you've been in the classroom and you got made redundant and you went straight into property developing.
When my dad first came to England,
okay,
he came into the construction world.
Okay. From where?
From Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. So he came over and he worked in, you know, he was doing carpentry for a long period of time. What we planned to do is to turn the kitchen into a bedroom. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. So now, I wasn't expecting that. So this is going to be another bedroom?
It's going to be a second bedroom.
Okay, all right, nice one.
So what we'll do with the property, we'll bring it up to a high spec so that he can flip it at the end.
As the property is a leasehold, checks with the freeholder will be necessary to see if permission to change things around is needed. It might even cost to get that permission. Fitting the kitchen along here with concrete floors and ceilings might be tricky, because moving a kitchen also means rerouting the drainage, pipework, and don't forget that ventilation. Building regulations will also have to be followed and checked by building control where appropriate. So client Yaroun will leave Anne-Marie to take care of all of that. So making this into a kitchen is no easy job. Who's going to do the work?
Well, I have a team of trades people.
Okay.
We've been working together for a while now.
Okay.
You can expect something that is up to date. It will be a smooth finish.
Gotcha. Neutral?
He doesn't usually use bright and powerful colours.
So he keeps
However,
it simple.
When we have done furnished properties, he does like to use green and...
Oh, does he?
Yeah, yellows.
So we might see a bit of colour then when we come back?
We might do, as the accent of the room, as opposed to the general colour.
And what about the timescale? How long is it going to take to turn this around?
It should take 8 weeks. It might be less, it might be more. It depends on what we come across when we're doing the works.
So how much would it cost, and would the lease and park concrete construction throw up any issues? We're back just 10 weeks later to find out.
We never go out of style. We never go out of style.
Now this flat is one cool customer. I love the contemporary styling and the new open plan living space. What was the kitchen is now bedroom number 2. It was created by stealing a bit of space off the living area. The master bedroom, just like the rest of the flat, looks stylish, and the mirrored wardrobes help create that feeling of space and light. To top it all, there's a sleek new bathroom suite. So they've managed to carry out their plan, and very cool it looks too. It's a big deal moving plumbing, drainage and wiring, so moving the kitchen could have been a challenge, especially with the concrete construction. How did it go? Anne-Marie and Yaroun are here to fill us in.
It worked out really well, actually, because once we pulled up the floors, there was enough space for us to be able to run wires underneath. When we checked the structure of the ceilings, the way that the ceiling is, it was easier for the electricians to be able to run the wires through.
Well, niceness is definitely something they've achieved, but will 2 local estate agents agree? And will they have nice things to say about Yaroun's 245 grand investment?
It's been done to a very high spec. All the fixtures and fittings, the colours, the scheme, the white goods in the kitchen, the bathroom, it all looks very, very top-notch, and that's in sitting with what clients expect in this sort of area.
Selling points, I think first-time buyers love the kitchens, normally the open plan space, just a big living area. Standard finishing's really good. It seems like they've dressed it up really well, which does really make a difference to some buyers, especially with a vacant property.
All very positive. So with the 210 grand purchase price and the 35 grand spend, would the flat make a profit if put on the market right now?
I expect the value to be in the region of £280,000.
The resale value of this property with a short lease would be £275,000 to £300,000.
Without extending the lease, Yarun could still be looking at a profit of 55 grand minus taxes and fees. However, the agents agree the sales figure would rise with a lease extension up to 350 grand. So spending 35 grand on a lease extension could increase the profit to around 70 grand. He'll have to weigh that up, but what's his initial thinking on the figures?
£350,000 has certainly surpassed expectation. Very pleased with that.
Another successful project for this dynamic duo. So is there more work on the horizon?
Oh, Anne-Marie's absolutely fantastic. She's doing another project for me as we speak, and hopefully that one will be completed on time and within budget as well, just like the other few that she's done for me. So yeah, definitely a long-standing relationship, and look forward to doing many more together.
Thank you.